We all know Paul McCartney, the beloved member of the Beatles. In some circles, it is believed that he actually died in a car accident in 1966 and was replaced by a look sound-alike in order to spare the public from the grief on losing such a cherished idol. It was feared that his death would cause devastation, even mass deaths amongst his fans. Another common, more logical belief is that it's simply rumored that the band played in to gain publicity. According to the theory, Paul drove off his car and Austin Haley after an argument with the band during a recording session. It is said that he crashed his car and died. He was supposedly replaced by a look-alike who is rumored to be William Campbell, the winner of Paul McCartney's look-alike contest. The man may have looked like Paul McCartney, but how would he manage to imitate his distinct musical styles? Some believe he was very strictly and professionally trained to sound like him. As rumors spread, fans began to notice various clues hidden in the songs and album soundtrack. A well-known clue that is the words spoken by John Lennon in the song Strawberry Fields Forever and I Buried Paul. The famous Abbey Road album that has also been interpreted as Funeral Prosecution. John is dressed in a white to symbolize the preacher and a religious figure. Ringo Starr is dressed in a black to symbolize the mourner or mortician, pallbearer, and some other varieties of interpretations. George Harrison was dressed in a demi to symbolize the gravedigger, and Paul is barefoot out while in the step of the rest of the band, symbolizing the deceased. There are various other clues hidden in the Abbey Road artwork, including a license plate on a Volkswagen that reads 28IF, supposedly to indicate that Paul would be 28 if he had survived the crash. Paul would have actually been 27, which could tie into the completely different elaborate conspiracy, but he would have had to been in his 28th year of existence, which is by Indian belief would make him 28, since they count the time spent with the fetus a part of one's life. On the back cover of Abbey Road, there is a girl in a blue dress. Apparently, if you hold the album away from you and look at your elbow, there is a hidden profile of Paul, and it is believed to be by followers of the conspiracy that this album's artwork was staged. The cover of the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band has also become clues to this conspiracy. The wax dummies of George, Ringo, and Paul are looking at the grave. Are there yellow flowers shaped like guitar from a distance? It is believed the flowers spell out Paul. There is also supposedly in the doll in a green dress watching the toy car crash. On the back cover of one of Paul's back is turned to the camera. Also the back George is pointing out the lyrics, Wednesday morning at 5 o'clock, which is rumored of the time of Paul's death. In the song Glass Onion, the lyrics include, there is another clue for you all in the Walrus and Paul. Said walrus can be found in the Magical Mystery Tour album cover, separated from the other band members beneath them, and dressed in darker colors. The lyric could also be a pretend to the nose briefer, and that the walrus is a sign of death. Revolution 9 supposedly contains a hidden subdimensional message. When played backwards, the words "Turn me on, dead man, turn me on, dead man." There are countless clues to this conspiracy. To share with them all would take days. I encourage you to research the theory and come to your own conclusions. It is quite interesting, whether you believe the theory or not.